In this video, I'm going to show you how I came up with the copywriting for my landing page without actually knowing much about copywriting or spending a fortune. What's up, guys? My name is Cisco, and I like to create videos all about affiliate marketing, sales funnels, landing pages, and things like that. So if you get any value from my videos, make sure you subscribe or at least consider it. Also, hit the notification bell icon if you do subscribe. That way you get notified anytime I drop a new video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. All right, without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so this is the back end of my landing page or my squeeze page. And before I tell you how I, put this together, I wanted to let you know that I actually learned this from a copywriting guy, and this is a big-time copywriter named Jim Edwards. Okay, so Jim is, I believe he's the top copywriter for ClickFunnels and Russell Brunson, and I actually bought a copy of his book, Copywriting Secrets. I didn't buy the physical book. I actually bought it on Kindle, and this book is just $9.99 actually. So if you want to put together your copywriting, or if you want to learn to start putting together copywriting for your affiliate offers or e-commerce offers or whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you cop this or you buy this book. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description. It is an affiliate link. I do make a small commission if you do decide to buy, and I do thank you if you do, by the way. And if you don't, that's okay too. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. So the first thing here, as you see, is I do have a subheading, and I'm pretty much just calling out all realtors, right? That's who the service that I'm promoting is meant to help. So that's who I'm calling out. Next, I have my main headline, which it's basically, I try to create it in a way that it was going to attract realtors, right? So I say, discover how Annette, and by the way, guys, I am going to read the whole page. So discover how Annette, our AI, I'm telling them the name of our AI, can pre-qualify and nurture your database to help you close more deals. So why should anybody care about this, right? So if you know anything about realtors, a lot of realtors, specifically the ones that have been doing this for a longer time, most of them have databases, right? They have, information on past clients, and a lot of times they don't do much with it, right? They don't follow up with these leads, just leaving them for grabs, right? Leaving them for other realtors to get them. So I'm telling them that we're going to pre-qualify these leads. We're going to start, getting these leads to wake up again, and we're going to nurture them, right? Now, we're also letting them know, we're assuring them that they don't have to worry about setting anything up, right? That there's no need to worry about setting, systems up or landing page or websites or any of that stuff, right? We take care of that. So we let them know, even if you're non-techie. And then here, what we do is we give them a shocking statement, right? So this is the shocking statement that I came up with. And again, this is all stuff that you're gonna find in the Copywriting Secrets book. So make sure to get it, make sure to check it out. So my shocking secret or my shocking statement is, here's something to think about, right? Did you know 80% of home purchases are made after at least 5 follow-ups? That's right, according to a recent study, and I actually added this according to a recent study because, since I'm giving them a percentage here, I do want to I want to make this be true, right? Like, I'm not coming up with this number, and this is actually, a study done by, obviously you would put in here a known reference or a known source. And then I continue on, just basically sticking the knife in there, right? 44% of realtors give up on a deal right after the first no. Another 22 give up after the second no. So I still can add some more in here. Maybe, the remaining, what would that be? 34%, 36%, right, would be the remaining. I might be able to add that in there. And then here, this is where I actually want to define the problem that, this might be causing them, right? Like, not following up. And here's why this should concern you. So focusing on generating new leads, which most realtors are focused on, is making you neglect the old ones, right? Making way for other realtors. So if you're not, if you're not taking care of the old leads, if you're not following up with them, because a lot of times they might be in the market for a new home, or they might be looking to sell the home that you already had sold to them, right? So you want to obviously define the problem that this is causing them, right? And it's making way for other realtors. Again, other realtors are coming up and they're taking these people, these leads, right? They're going to town on them pretty much. Now, here is where I agitate the problem a little bit, right? Which means you're leaving money up for grabs. And then finally, here is where I introduce them to my solution. So luckily for you, there's now a solution. Let me introduce you to, and then I put in there the company name. Obviously, that's the company that I'm promoting. And next, I added these bullet points. Now, these bullet points, I tried to come up with bullet points the way that Jim explains, and he has a method of doing so, which is what he calls the feature, benefit, and then meaning. So pretty much you would tell them what the feature is, right, that you're offering, then how that's going to benefit them, and then finally what that's going to mean to them, right? But I in some of them, I think I missed the benefit a little bit, but I think it was okay. So for example, my first one says, company will follow up with your leads up to 50 times, averaging a 96% response rate. So I'm telling people that, the company that I'm promoting, they're going to follow up with the leads up to 50 times. Okay, and what that means is that more business is going to come their way. So, of course, what do you think is going to happen if I follow up with a person up to 50 times? They're either going to tell me they don't, at one point, right? They're going to tell me they're either not looking for anything, or maybe they are, right? And then boom, that's when we're gonna hand them all over to the realtor. Now, the second bullet here says, regardless, again, touching on the tech side of things. Regardless if you're a techie or not, we set everything up so you can focus on what matters, closing more deals, which means now you won't be ripping your hair out trying to figure things out. This is, I think, my favorite bullet point. But now the next one says, again, referring to the company I'll be promoting, company offers a qualified group of ISAs, and ISAs actually has a different meaning than what I put here. This is just the one that I came up with. So client care coordinators. So I tell them, right, company offers a qualified group of ISAs, and I tell them who they are, right, client care coordinators, who pre-qualify your leads, making sure you know each person's specific needs, which means you'll save a ton of time. I could have probably did a little bit better explaining that, but what I'm trying to say is, like, now the realtor doesn't have to get on the phone and actually try to pre-qualify people to see what they're looking for. We do that for them, right? We do that for them, so it saves them time. Next bullet is all-in-one marketing agency, so you don't need to hire other specific services, saving you money. And I wanted to use a quick how could I say it? Something that I heard from Russell Brunson, and he actually refers to this as being held hostage by a tech guy. So, of course, if you don't know how to create a website, well, you have to go look for, a web designer, right? That's going to create it for you. So pretty much, he's going to charge you money, of course, and, he's going to pretty much hold you hostage, right? And, all right, so cool. So then the next one here is, we get you exclusive leads, so you're not competing against 20 other previous realtors, which means it won't require any additional efforts on your part to close new deals. This is another one that I liked, is because, we do get them exclusive leads, so they're not really going to be competing with a ton of other realtors, and that means that they don't have to do any additional work on their part to close new deals, right? They already know what this person is coming, looking for them for. And then here, another important aspect that I added, and this is going back to Jim Edwards in the book. He mentions, writing in or adding in testimonials, right? So you want to seem credible, so people just don't take your word for it, right? So I have here 2 testimonials actually that I was able to find in the main offer, in the offer that I'll be promoting. So I added these 2 testimonials in here. And I actually think it gives it a nice touch. Of course, it helps too, right? And now, what's included. So I'm telling people what they're gonna get, right, when they buy this service. So what's included? Every month we'll deliver to you up to 1,000 new leads using SMS, email, messenger, or calls. Other services usually charge $50 per lead. So I kind of threw this last part in there. You know, this was something that just came to mind, and I was like, I'm gonna throw that in there, see how that does. And basically just telling people, right, like, we're gonna get you 1,000 new leads, which other services usually charge $50 per lead, right? So I mean, do the math, right? $50 times 1,000, that's a lot of money, right? And what else do they get included? You get a personalized website that we will help you rank on various search engines like Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. Usually a $5,000 service. Again, I could have probably worded this a little bit better, and I might, you know, work on it. But, you know, I thought I'd add that in there because, you know, most people, when they buy a website, you don't really see people get like, all right, and we're going to rank it for you so you get traffic. You know what I mean? Like, these web designers, they'll create the website, but they'll just leave you to it. So if you don't know anything about search engine optimization or, you know, getting it seen pretty much, then it's worthless, right? It's useless. So we're gonna help them. We're gonna help them get this website to be seen by the search engines, right? By Yahoo, Google, and Bing. Next, we tell them about the personal 24-hour concierge support service, right? So, you know, pretty much people don't have to worry if they have questions. We're going to answer them in a timely manner. So we're going to answer them within seconds. Now, this is something that I might have to talk with my affiliate manager, you know, see what they think about that. Maybe minutes I'll change it to. And I thought that was priceless, so I added priceless. Now, my last what's included is we help you create a strong social media presence. Now, I put optional because maybe a lot of people or a lot of realtors, they don't really care to be on social media. So, you know, this is optional, but letting them know that a social media manager typically charges about $2,000 per month. So I do got to get my facts straight on this. I just put in there just to show you. And then at the bottom I put in here and much more, right? Because I don't really go into detail on everything they'll get. I just put in like what I thought was the most important things they would get. Now here, this is where I pretty much sum up everything, and this is my way of summing it up, and then I just give them the price. So I'm telling them that they're gonna get over $7,000 worth of stuff, okay? Because if you add $5,000 here and $2,000 here, you know, at $7,000, but I mean, of course I didn't add this in, you know, the personal 24-hour, that's priceless, so obviously it can't be added in, but it's gonna be over $7,000, right? And I'm letting them know it's gonna be theirs for just $749 per month, okay? Again, this is something that I'm gonna be working on, but that's just to give you an idea of what you might wanna do here. And finally, this is the call to action. So I'm telling them to click the button below to schedule a 20-minute call to find out more. So what I'm actually selling here is just a demonstration call, right? I'm not actually telling them to buy the product. Just hop on a Zoom call and find out how we can really help you, right? Find out everything that we have to offer. So I have the button here, you know, click here now to schedule your Zoom call. That's it, guys. That is as far as I've gotten in my landing page copywriting. I hope you got some value from this. Again, consider subscribing. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And if you liked the video, if you found it valuable, make sure you smash the like button. With that said, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.